What's the good word, y'all? DKB here. So Joe Douglas is still on the hunt, still looking to find the optimal players to put the best line in front of Aaron Rodgers this season. And it looks like he may be going back to the relationship well to find his next piece. So we know we were only able to come out of the draft in the fourth round with a Warren Carter, who looks like more of a long-term projection. We still have the same question marks at left tackle, but you feel great about the talent there. At right tackle, we don't necessarily have a specific, tackle competition. It's basically Max Mitchell's job. Cedric would be his backup. But if we want to, get that competition going, just make sure that we're getting the best guy out there, especially if Max Mitchell turns out to not be 100% healthy, or maybe there's a setback. With his blood clot issue, we want to be set. So the New York Jets have hosted tackle Billy Turner for a visit. Now, it's interesting because he has a connection to Nathaniel Hackett. He's actually played his best years during his 3-year stint with the Packers. Granted, when I say that, recognize that when I say his best years across the board in NFL standards, it was a pretty average tenure, basically ranking either middle of the pack or just slightly behind middle of the pack in pass blocking, run blocking grades. So I'm excited for this move, just to know that we're still looking to uncover gems, but just understand that if we do ultimately end up signing Billy Turner, this isn't a guy that's going to move the needle for us. This is just to try to provide an insurance policy somewhat, which also is going to be a bit concerning because when people dive into his career, he's been unhealthy for the majority of it. I mean, he's been able to play 75 games. Kudos to him. He's been able to start 75. I think he's played about 91. But ultimately, he's a guy that has been defined by not being able to stay on the field. Now, one of the things that will be a boost to him potentially making this roster, if we can sign him, is the fact that he's played left tackle in his career. He's played left guard. He's played right guard. He's played right tackle. So you can really go and decide where you want to fit him in at, especially if, injuries start to creep up again on this roster. But again, not going to move the needle. The best news about this for me is, again, the fact that we're looking, but also the fact that he's versatile and that we've seen him do his best operating within Nathaniel Hackett's scheme. So he should be able to come in theoretically right away. Plus, he was just recently with the Broncos where Nathaniel Hackett was. He should be able to come in right away and pick up immediately on what this offense is trying to do, how they want to, operate their pass, run block sets, and help out the rest of these offensive linemen. So overall, smart play. We'll see if it ends up ultimately coming into anything. He did have, and I want to say it was a meniscus tear recently, which ended his season about halfway through with the Broncos. He said he's 100% healthy. He feels his best that he's felt in a long time. So we'll see what, that ultimately ends up looking like. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Billy Turner potentially becoming a New York Jet. We'll see if he can make it to, the regular season games and help us out with blocking for Aaron Rodgers. I'll catch you guys again. Peace.